Westfield State, my academic experience has been really positive. I like the small class sizes. I think it's a beautiful campus, and I've just had a really good experience here.
I would say the benefit of having a smaller type class is just the closeness of the classroom. I'm friends with all the kids in my major, I'm friends with my professors, and I know that if I ever needed help with an interview or a job down the road, I know my professors would help me.
I think the difficulty of the classes is a good difficulty for college. I don't think they're too hard, they're not too easy. I think you're challenged, but you're not spending all of your time in the classroom or in your room doing homework, so there's a good balance. I think the professors here understand that kids have more than just classes to go to.
The thing that attracted me to Westfield was the faculty and also actually the cost.
This school has been very affordable. I looked at other schools such as Rutgers and stuff like that. Pretty pricey.
Even though I am paying out-of-state tuition, it's lower than if I were paying in-state tuition in a lot of schools in New York.
I was able to study in London, England, and once I was over there, I got to travel all around Europe because it was so cheap to travel in there. And because Westfield's tuition is fairly low, I had money left over that I wouldn't have left over if I had gone to a private university.
I'm from Beijing, China, and I'm an international student here for only 1 year. It's a good experience for me, especially for the English major students, to learn a foreign language in the foreign country.
I never thought that I would be the kind of person who would go and see the world, and it was surprising, but it was great. It was a great surprise.
It's just so diverse, and there's such a great group of people. It's everything. It's everything that's going to happen in my future has been because of this school.
The community here at Westfield State College is absolutely ideal. It's small, so you get to know everyone, and there's always people to meet.
I think our campus is beautiful. It's a nice small size. There's the green in the middle that kids can play sports on. Everything's in walking distance. I think the farthest classroom's less than 15 minutes away.
This campus has to be one of the most beautiful campuses in Massachusetts. I did go look at all the state schools, and I did pick this one because of the campus. I love the way that it's all centered around this big green where everyone can go outside and hang out.
Campus, Westfield State, with the green in the middle and the globe, it's a great atmosphere, and you include Stanley Park across the street from the campus, everybody's kind of out, especially when the weather's nice.
The faculty really encourages you to get to know them.
Professors here are very, very friendly and very close to you. You can easily talk to them. They give you their phone number, their email. They always recommend that you call them, email them. They really care about your education and your learning.
You can go to them for any problems, and they're always there for you. They work with you. They're really friendly, and I love them.
Ultimately, the deciding factor for me was the atmosphere at Westfield. I talked to a couple students here, a lot of the faculty in the administrative offices, and they all just seemed like great people. It just felt like the right fit for me. It's fun. There's a lot of students everywhere. There's always something going on, something to do, people to meet. It's a good time.
There's over 75 clubs and organizations here on campus, and it's so easy for students to get involved.
I myself have participated in 3 of them, and I had an absolute blast getting to know all the other students.
There's everything from the business club, the intercultural club. There's all sorts of student societies like student council.
I belong to Student Government Association, class council. I'm part of the food committee, the rules and regulations committee, countless committees. I love each and every one of them in a different way.
There's lots of other things. There's intramural sports that everyone can play. There's club sports, which are a little bit more competitive.
There's everything from ultimate frisbee to the main staples, basketball, football, soccer.
I mean, I've never played softball before, but I had an absolute blast. It wasn't as competitive as you would imagine, so I had a lot of fun with all my friends playing.
Almost everybody on my hockey team plays on an intramural baseball team, and it gets pretty intense. I think the guys actually take that more serious than they take the hockey.
Football team always gets a huge crowd. Basketball, especially when they're in playoffs.
The school spirit here is amazing. Everyone loves to get involved.
The games here can be very exciting. The stands behind me typically get packed, and it echoes in this place. It gets pretty loud.
There's a lot of support for the students in the sports on campus.
Playing on a varsity sport in college is an incredible experience. It's something that I'll never forget. You develop such good friendships playing a sport, especially in college. You're all going through the same things as far as dealing with academics, dealing with trying to play on a day-to-day basis while dealing with everything else, and you just build great friendships that last a long time.
So I think campus is really beautiful, especially in the winter time when it rains and snows. I really like that when it's really cold. And I live in Davis, so it's a really long walk to any of my classes, and I really enjoy that, and I think that's fun. And yeah, so that the walk is pretty cool, and then the food's.
It's so much fun, so there's no excuse for any student not to be involved on campus.